Good afternoon.
Yes,
Good afternoon, beautiful people. So you would not believe who I am with here today in Kenya. It's a special. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be introducing to you Milka. Hi. Yes, in fact, your YouTube channel is Milka the Village Girl.
Yes.
That's so.
Yeah, it's Milka the Village Girl.
Guys, a hand clap for me because today I have been able to remember the name. I never remember names.
Really?
I am that. I never remember names. I'm so bad with names that you could leave me in a place. Sometimes it takes me so long to even. Once I had to go to school, and it was a new school that I was going to. Grown up like this, swear. And I went at the stage. I had to get a motorcycle, and I told the guy, take me to this place, and he's like, where? And I'm like, I can't remember. I cannot remember the name.
Really?
It was the craziest thing ever. And I never went to school that day because I could not remember the name of the school.
At least today you remember my name.
And today I remembered, so I'm very proud of that. And so guys, today we are with Milka at the hub. We are not going to be moving around because it's very cold.
The weather is not friendly. Sometimes raining, so cold. So we just thought of sitting somewhere and just talk. Talk. You know?
As I eat ice cream.
For me, I'm just here. The only one who's eating too much. Some fries and some burger and some
guys,
food.
don't let Milka's meal fool you. I already had like a full plate and I'm having a second one here. I have an appetite to die for. I have the biggest appetite you can ever imagine. And usually sometimes people are like, you eat that much and just so tiny. But well, it's catching up with me and I'm gaining weight, so I need to hit the gym.
For me, if I eat like Kana, I'm telling you I'm going to be like, he's so big. So I always mind what I eat too much. Yeah.
Nice.
I get big so fast. So yeah, like these jumps and all that.
Alright.
Within a month. Yeah.
You know, with like gaining weight for me, I gain it when I eat certain things. I gain weight. A week is enough to like gain some weight. The cheeks, as you can see, yeah, the cheeks are showing and everything. But then when I stop, I lose it. So it's really just me balancing everything. So in this week of Kenya, I decided to just eat everything that I want.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
Yes, sometimes when you're on vacation, you just decide,
why
not spoil yourself? It's, you diet when you're home, when you're on vacation. No, eat. Yes, for me when I go on vacations, I also eat so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Too much.
Oh my god.
Every food that is on the buffet, I eat.
One of the things I don't like to encounter is like all you can eat buffet because I will not be able to control myself. And you need to be always like, I'm such a lazy.
When you're
Let's
on vacation,
pretend.
when you're on vacation, you don't.
Okay,
you just put that aside. It's time to eat.
Yeah.
Enjoy, relax. Yeah.
You know, in fact, I love the accent. It's very nice. The Kenyan accent. I have had like a lot of people, the way you speak, there is that R in your words. Relax. Yes.
Relax.
Okay. Interesting. And I was once told that I had a certain Kenyan accent, but I do not, because have you heard the way I speak?
You don't nothing. Okay, the way you don't even have the Ugandan accent.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't. I have had people say two, I think, and one was, I don't know, was somebody white. I don't know where even they were from. I can't remember. I have met too many. And he was like, "We have a British accent." I'm like, what? And then I met another person, and he was like some mixed blood person. Maybe I can't remember where they were from, but somewhere there, Ethiopia, Haiti, somewhere there.
Yeah.
And he's like, you have a British accent. I'm like, With
you
all
have.
the Ugandan in me, what are you talking about?
No. Like that Ugandan accent, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have it. Like when Kansime is talking.
Ah. I love Kansime. Do you know her?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Like when you hear Kansime talking,
Yeah.
you know, this is a Ugandan.
Mm.
But yours is so different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, Kenya, we have a British system. Even the English, yeah, it's British.
but then even for Uganda, because like I think like
We were
our
colonized.
speech, we were colonized by
By
the British.
Yes.
So even the way we say our things, it's not. You would think it's only the same as the way Americans speak and everything. You get me? Like
Yeah.
the words.
We wanna.
Yeah.
That's American.
Yeah, that's American.
Yes.
But then yeah, with the English, it's more British.
20.
And the way
20.
yeah, 20. Hi.
It's 20.
20.
50.
Okay, guys, I am that street 20 here in the club. So, Milka, I want to know like what's up with Kenya? I have heard so many things about it, and so funny story. I was on a bus coming, and I was seated close to this guy, very nice person, who I definitely almost thought drugged me when I drank a certain drink he gave me, and my head hurt so much. Good thing I survived that. He did not drug me. I think somebody commented, in fact, in my comment section, as like maybe because of the high altitude that was affecting you. Could be. I don't know, but anyways, so this person was talking about it, and it seemed like something that was really disturbing him. And he's like, so do you think it's fine if you have like a girlfriend and you're living together, you're what and what, and she expects like for you to give her money every time she wants to buy something or she needs something, you get me? And I tried to explain something to him. I'm like, but then, so I got to know that maybe there is a different setting of dating with Kenyans, you get me? And I want to just get some information about that. Like, is your dating really different from our dating in Uganda? You get me? Because in Uganda, when a person is like, they need, we are going out on a date, if you met me, ask me out, and even if like you knew me from whatever, you ask me out on a date, I will expect you to literally pay for things. I will expect you to pay for transport money to literally get me there, even if I will not come. So there is a possibility that I will not come. Dating is so hard. I don't even know. Like seriously. So, how does it work with you guys?
Okay, I think it's not different from Uganda. We also have, when you're dating, you know, Kenyan men have, they're starting to have that mentality of it's 50-50. If we're going out, you can pay the bill. Even, they want us to cost share the bill. Look at the eye. Yes.
I'm asking myself where they
land
landed.
that if I send you some transport, you're not going to turn out, you're going to eat. We call it atakula fare. That is in Swahili.
And it means what? Transport money?
Utakula fare, meaning you're going to eat the transport money. Yes. So I've even seen somebody who was taken to court because of that.
Of eating transport money.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
This is the best thing I have ever had.
But not all men, they are gentlemen in Kenya because they know that.
Let's go back to the transport money. Who won the case?
Of course, the guy. He sent the money with the phone, so he had the.
How much was the money? Did he send millions to
Only
even
3,000 shillings, Kenyan shillings. Just imagine.
That guy
And
is
you're
cheap,
taking somebody
first of all.
very cheap. How do you take somebody to court just because of 3,000? So. just
I have
imagine.
had a meal of more than 3,000. What are they
Yes.
doing? All right.
Yes.
God.
And you're spoiling yourself, but somebody's taking you to court for 3,000 Kenyan
I wonder
shillings.
how if I was the judge in that scenario, I would have been
I
like,
wish it was a woman, I think. I don't know who's the judge. I don't know if it's a lady or a man.
I
Because
bet it
in
was
fact,
a
if
man.
it was a lady,
Mm.
she would understand.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So in Kenya, people don't send fare.
Yeah.
This transport money, they don't.
Mm.
Okay, some do, but most of them don't. Like you, they want you to get to the point where you're supposed to go, and then they're going to refund.
Mm. But then,
Yes.
you know, sometimes I think people don't even understand the transport money to even begin with. So I think we need to go back to the reason why to even start sending the transport money, because in another person's perspective, you will sit down and be like, okay, we are both going on a date. You get me? So it means we both have to cater for this to show that we are both interested.
Yeah.
You get me? But then if you really think about it, to go back to the like how things really are, to the right order of things, the cycle is that a man pursues the woman. You get me? They court her, they try to impress her. So transport money is not just because we cannot afford to reach you, but we want you to take the step that you want us enough to cater for reaching you. Does that make sense?
So do Ugandans send the transport money?
My love, let me tell you one thing. If you don't send the transport money, how will I meet you?
I think I need to look for Uganda.
How will I meet you?
I think I need to look for a Ugandan guy, because if he sends transport and pays the bills,
Yeah.
like when we're going out,
Uh-huh.
I'm shifting to Uganda. I hope there is space for me.
Yeah, I have not like been out with with many people. And, yeah, usually with I even go like out. I will not say like for dates, but out with my Ugandan friends
Yeah.
that are male, and every single one of them pays. You get me?
Yeah.
Never have I been expected to pay for anything. Yeah. And even for the people who act as if they do not know what they have to be doing, why would I even be dealing with them in the first place? Okay. It's not because, but every single person has to know it. Funny thing, you know, it's not only, as you were saying, that the Kenyan men, that it's not only them. I think I had an encounter with a white person. And it was not with me, but with somebody. So they meet up, the lady with the girl, and then he's like, afterwards, the next morning, the girl is like, I need just transport to go home, and he's like, I need what's it called, upkeep.
Yeah.
You get me? And this guy is like, so he was angry. He's like talking about his oh my gosh, she's like acting like a hoe, blah blah blah. Is she selling herself? No, it was not selling herself. But what did you expect? Was she your girlfriend?
No.
Where did you find her? Even if why not? You have the money and you think, what's happening? I do not get
What
it.
happens sometimes, I've been having an encounter with whites. Some think that we, like us, we are running after them because of the money. So I think that's why he was really irritated at first.
No, I don't think it was irritation. That to think that we were that the person was running after the money, because he told his either white friend and he's like, oh, the girl is like, is she a hoe, is she what and what? And then the white friend is like, because he has been to Uganda for a long time, he's like, no, that is how you do it, you get me? Like, you have to cater for them because they need it, you get me? It's not even about like a person selling themselves, they are not selling themselves, you get me? But she's not your girlfriend to expect like being intimate with her 24/7, and it was very weird. It was very weird, and but anyways, the girl was given like something like an upkeep, which was very good because I do believe in upkeep and everything. Why not? Yeah, and she had like a baby, a child at home. Yeah, so crazy shit. But that is not the point, really. Transport money is real money. Leave alone the other things.
Kenyans still hear that.
Transport money is real money because it shows that you're willing to. You want, maybe you're interested enough for the lady to cater for her so that they can meet you, and you can tell them whatever you want. Maybe you will get lucky. So yeah. So anyways, this guy is like talking about it. He's like, they expect everything, they what and what. I'm like, I sit him down and I'm like, what do you expect? And it's like, if you're working, I don't see why I have to give you my money. It's crazy. I was speechless. I was giving him the eye. I was like, man, really?
That's different.
It is. It's like, I'm like, is this girl, so you're living with her, she's playing wife to you, you have not put a ring on it and everything, and you feel like you're doing so much,
washing, feeding you and everything, and you out there acting like,
yeah. It was such a show to him. He was really angry about
so
it.
There's this question I always ask myself. Yes, you're the man. And we say that if we share bills, then I think we need to share the responsibilities in the house too. The cooking, the everything.
Now let's go back on
Because
that thing.
I don't think I'm a slave in your house. Hell no, I'm not.
You know,
We need to help each other.
with the Western world, people, maybe, I will not speak much, but with the Westerns that I have, the couples, you see that the men are a little different. I think they were some, I will not speak for all, because even on the internet I see some Western women complaining, but I see them doing things with their wives, you get me, helping out around the house, something I really can say that an African man will not do, because they were raised with the thing of superiority, you get me, a man has to be given respect, so they, and with the respect that comes with the respect, it's like they do not do the housework, they don't help out around the house apart from bringing in money, because that is the women's work, doing the chores, helping out with the children and everything, you get me. A lot of African parents don't even play with their children.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to comment.
Fathers.
I wanted to say, like,
Fathers don't know things about their children.
Africans, we have that mentality.
Oh my god.
And if you're married to somebody's son and the mother comes home and finds the son is the one who's cooking, or maybe changing diapers or washing utensils,
oh, that woman is like disrespecting you.
Is disrespecting my son. This woman is, we call it here in Swahili, I teach her a bit of Swahili. We call it, what do you call it? Like when a man helps and the person, you find that even the friends, the male friends, like, na bibi yako amekukalia. You know, like your wife is example, let me say sitting on you or something. You understand?
like they are the big ones in the
Yes, the
relationship.
big ones in the marriage.
Okay, the
or-
alpha in the relationship.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what happens.
Yes, really, they do think like that. Yeah?
But it's not that way.
So, with our African society, like the mentality is really like that.
Yes.
Men are raised. In fact, recently they were like, I even had like my brother say a very interesting thing, and the young one, he's like, "Oh, I'm a boy. I shouldn't even be doing any housework." We looked at him. We are like, we will fight you if you even start that talk." You get me? What do you mean that you don't have to do anything at home
For us,
just because you're a man?
I would say, like, we upcoming parents, as you give birth to a boy or a girl, anytime you're raising a man in the house, just know that boy is a man.
Mm-hmm.
You're raising someone who will be somebody's husband
Yes.
one time. And I think you need to raise him with a mentality that a woman is something you need to treasure.
Yes.
You know, you need to show him the value of a woman. Yes. And if it's a girl, just know that one day she's going to be somebody's wife. So you need to train her to respect. Yes, you need to respect the man because you know the ego.
True. But
And
then
at
men
least-
should be respected.
Yes, you need to respect the man. That is obvious. You need.
Yes.
The man comes first. He's the head of the family because, as we can see, he does the most. You know.
You know, the Bible says women should respect
Yes.
and honor their husbands, and men to love their women as Christ loved the church.
Yes.
And Christ loved the church enough to die for it. You get me?
Yes.
Women were never told to love; they were told to respect, which is
Yeah, we
fine.
need to respect. You need to respect your man, and also a man should help you. You know, sometimes you come home, you're tired, you both from work, you're tired, and if it's a good man who loves you, treasures you, who doesn't take you as an object,
Yes.
or you know, he's going to help.
You know, talking about that, yeah, I don't say it much, but it's something really that I treasure, and I think as African children who have grown up, we have our fathers are there, true,
Yeah.
for us who are fathers and everything, but I don't think our fathers are as involved in our lives. I don't think
True.
that if I asked a father that what is happening right now in my life, they would know. You get me?
Yeah.
They don't know anything
You're not
about
close
we are
to-
not.
yeah, true.
They are just, I don't know what they think, that okay, a child, the mother is taking care of the child and it's fine. But no, really, I think even if you were not like always knowing about the basic stuff, but as we grow up and everything, we adapt things, we are thinking in a different way, but you don't know anything. You don't know how I'm thinking, you don't know my ways, you don't know my habits, you don't know what I'm planning, you don't know my plans, because we are not the kinds of people who sit down and talk about these things with our fathers. We are, because everything is like left to the mother to rear the child. So if the mother is like a good mother and they are rearing them the children, they will know everything about the
sure.
children, but the father does not know. You get me? The father does not know. He's like, as long as I'm bringing in food to the table, that is where my job ends. But really, the job does not end there. And I do believe that if like the African men, because I will not say the African fathers, but the African men, because even those who do not have children, it's something that they will have. One thing that I look at the Western community, and I don't know much, so I will not speak for everybody, but one thing that I look at it and I'm like, I would want that in my home, is sometimes I see the fathers and they have a connection with the children. They take the time. You see that the
Being
father
close to them,
carrying
yeah.
the child. It's not something that is common in the African men. A father carrying the child, playing with them, teaching them what sports, nothing. Sitting with them and knowing, being involved. Nothing. You don't get that.
I think in Kenya it's improving, but not in the village.
Okay.
You know, I stay almost close to the village. Yeah, the place I stay. I'm not living in Nairobi, so the place that is remaining with that culture is in the villages, where like a man is not close to the kids.
Never.
But in the urban center, like in Nairobi, you find that the dad is there. He takes the kids to clinics, school days.
Yeah.
Or like he's involved in every activity of that kid. You find that even the dad knows more of the kids more than the mother. Yes. So it's improving as time goes by. But that's when we were growing up.
No, it's not. Yeah, people still and I think it's
maybe when you needed something, I've never even had a chance. Like the way you find that a dad is changing diapers, changing clothes, or you're going out. I've never seen.
Never.
If we were going out, my mom had to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this brings us to that same exact topic that we started with, that African men, it's not as easy to share the because they want to go 50-50 with the bills. It's not easy to go 50-50 with the domestic work as well. They will not, because they were not raised to think in that way. They were raised that I do not do this, I am superior.
But I think the situation of sharing bills, the Western culture, they share bills.
True, they share bills.
Yes,
which is true.
Yes, but us in Africa,
even here they share bills.
Not all.
Not all.
Like in the villages, women are at home taking care of the kids and all that. And then sometimes I always see, like, when you're going out and you're going to work, the man is jealous. You're going to get another man.
That's the issue.
So he's going to make you stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So it feels, being independent is so nice. You having your own job, working, getting your own money. Like if you want to go shopping, you go and shop with your own money. It's amazing.
It is.
So for us, sometimes we need to change. Like, you can't tell me to stay at home and you're not giving me money that I want. If maybe I've seen a good cloth I cannot buy because I don't have the money. And when I ask you for the money, you're telling me I don't have the money.
Yeah.
Like, no. The Western culture, they always share the bills. The man and the woman. Yeah, that's what they do. But they also share the housework. But here,
yes, they share everything. Because think about it, it's fine to share the bills. Yes. Because as a woman, if I'm going to be the only one doing the domestic work, fine. If I'm not sharing the bills with you, you get me? I will do the domestic work. I'm not working out. This is my work. The domestic one is my work. So, but when it reaches a time that I have to go out, hustle, the same hustle you're hustling, and then we come back at home, and then the other 50, like the other 100% of the domestic work, I'm the only one doing it, then you go and think about it, you're like, so I'm doing 150 and you're doing only 50.
I think I have, okay, let me not ask that question right now, I'll ask it later. So, what else would you like to know about Kenya? Relationship or something?
Yeah, anyways, relationships, I will leave that to other people because it's a very big topic that a lot of people would get annoyed, and others are like, oh my god, I wish I never met them. There are moments in life where you're like,
take care, you might be having a crush.
Oh,
and he's like, what? Is this Kana? The one I'm crushing on? So, okay.
No, it's like, we've really, what can I say? For me, in relationships, it's something that I don't go well with. In fact, when I made Coco Boy, a lot of people were commenting on my videos and they're like, "Oh, Coco Girl is going to
And
be
then
so."
that's immediately when I
It's
think
so
when you
crazy.
met Coco Girl was they already broke up or something.
Yes,
They had already
yes.
broken up.
Yeah, but then people thought that there was something going on with me and Coco Boy. You get
Okay.
me? So, but then he was just a good friend. I enjoyed his company very much. Very nice person, very nice, and very inspiring. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very. You learn so much if you take the time to listen and and you're willing to learn. You will learn everything that you need to learn. You get me? Yeah. So, but all people were commenting and they're like, "Oh my gosh, she was with him, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Wow, you guys, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing?" Serious, I was like, "What are you seeing? What that I'm not seeing?"
think the time I came to learn about you that time, you did a video with Coco Boy. Yes, that's when I
Yes.
was like, okay, let me check this out. And so that's when I came to, I was watching your videos,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, let me try to reach out.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, one time, we're gonna do something.
Well, that
So
one
for
day
me,
has
my
reached.
thought was not like you guys are having something. Because of course, you know, YouTubers meet, they do content because of one, so I understand.
Yeah,
But I could go through comments. I always go through comments.
Comments are my favorite thing to go through. I read comments, I'm like, people are thinking more
And
than
I was
I'm
like,
thinking.
you guys look like they were like, oh, you guys looking good together.
Yes.
Coco, you can date this guy.
I
And I
know.
was like,
They were like, "Oh my, wife material, get her." I'm like, wow,
wow,
guys.
okay.
And then I remember there is a comment that made me laugh. So this person is like, "Oh, Coco Boy, she's like wife material. You can get her. She's a good girl and everything." So this lady comments and she's like, "Leave that girl alone. She's too young. She's too young for Coco Boy." I love it.
Like they were going, I think that's the part they already broken up. So
Yeah.
people thought he's already moving on. Yes.
Well, life, eh?
Yeah, it's like
But who knows? Maybe in future I will get also to like find my own love,
Yeah,
fall in
sure.
love. You like, well, since I'm the only single one on this table.
I want her to remain in Kenya. So I want. So I think I need to connect her with the Kenyan.
Really, really,
You know?
really, can they handle me?
Kenyans, guys, my followers, you see this beauty. This
Can they
Ugandan
handle
beauty.
me?
Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
It's crazy, really. In fact, where I went yesterday at the what's it called, Giraffe Park,
Yeah.
Giraffe Center.
Yes.
Yeah, there was this guy and he's like, "Oh, so are you available?"
Oh, are you
He's like,
taken?
Are you on the market?" I'm like, "I'm the most expensive commodity on this market."
So we say in Kenya, like when you're out of a relationship, you're going back to the market. Narudi soko.
Okay.
And you have to be careful the side of the market you go on.
Oh.
You might go on the side of tomatoes or avocado, and people will be pressing you anytime.
Pressing.
Yes. So by the time someone comes to buy you,
Yeah.
you already destroyed because everybody is pressing and pressing and pressing.
Oh, that is nice saying, by the way.
Yes, so you told to go maybe the side of onions.
Okay, that's nice. Oh, onions are like spicy.
Yes.
I come spicy and
So nobody's going to be pressing you on the
Alright.
side of onions.
oh my
know?
god. You guys
So-
come up with crazy stuff.
Kenyans are crazy.
Very, but I love them really. They are
Yeah.
very nice people. So far, they are calm, collected, very organized compared to Uganda. Very organized.
Really? I thought we were so disorganized.
No, my country. Very good. It's a good country. People are nice, but there is a lot of chaos at the moment. Yeah. if you think about it, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought Uganda is one of the most peaceful
It
countries.
is peaceful. Not chaos in a bad way.
Okay.
People are like doing this and that.
Yeah, they
So
rush, they walk.
yes, they rush.
Oh.
And in Kenya, even when I get to the, what are they called? Center. Those the name I can't remember. But the people are mostly like, you find small people, groups of people, and everything, and they are all like mostly collected.
Okay.
But in Uganda, this one is doing this one is doing this. You pass by them and somebody's like, you get me. So, yeah, people are,
Okay.
they're doing that, entertaining each other and everything, which is very nice compared. You never get, in Uganda, you never get bored.
I think you need to. Yeah. Also, I think you need to go to the CBD.
Uh-huh.
Nairobi.
What is-
That's when you're going to know.
I have got
You know.
hiccups. Somebody's talking about me, guys. Hiccups. Oof. When you get hiccups, like, it means somebody's talking about you. It might be superstitious or something. I don't know.
So for us, is when somebody is talking about
Mm.
you, it's when you bite your tongue.
Oh, look at that. Do you see how different the things
Yes,
are?
when you bite your tongue,
Uh-huh.
people think that somebody's talking about you. Yes.
Guys,
Or when you're swallowing your saliva and it goes to the wrong
okay.
side. Yes.
Then somebody's talking about you. Guys, we have so many different things. Tell me what first happens to think that somebody's talking about you, because for us in Uganda, you get hiccups and you're like, who's talking about me? And then in Kenya, I have been informed that when you bite your tongue, then somebody's talking about you.
Yes.
So it's interesting, really, if you ask me. Wow, oh my God, it's like every time in Kenya, like, it never gets to that point of warm. I don't know if in other areas there it gets very warm.
It's so hot.
Mm.
Even here in Nairobi, sometimes it's so hot.
It gets so hot.
Mhm.
Wow.
So you came the rainy season.
Okay, all right.
So this is the rainy season
Mm.
here.
Mm.
That's why it's cold and it's raining. But if you come like in August, oh God, in
It's
January, what we
A
burning here, it's so hot.
Oh.
Yes. So now it's rainy season.
I am glad I came at this time, because I don't like, I like the sun, but I don't like the burning sun, because like it gives me somebody once told me,
Sunburns.
not sunburn, heat burn, what, when you don't feel good, they have something they call it, apart from sunburn there is that heat something. Anyways, every time I stand in the sun or the sun hits me directly, I get that, I feel nauseous, and yeah, I don't feel well at all.
For me, I have a headache and my skin gets really bad.
Oh.
Yes. I get terrible sunburns.
Okay,
Yes.
that's interesting.
Like, yeah, it's so hot.
Ah.
Sometimes it's so hot.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So yeah, you have to have sunscreen when you're going somewhere.
Well, I have been able to see a lot of places these few days. I have been able to eat a lot of food,
I know you
different
tried
food.
Kenyan foods.
Like what?
Do you have guys pilau in your country?
Pilau.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, my mother makes the best pilau.
Wow.
She's Kenyan. Yeah. Yes.
What part of country? Yeah.
Kikuyu.
Wow. Okay.
And in fact, I have like relatives in Kenya,
Okay.
but I'm not meeting them up because I have so many things to do and not enough time. Yes, so I will be meeting them in another time. Yes, and just prepare something for them. Yeah, right now I'm moving in a lot of places. I'm barely home. I'm barely even really relaxing. I'm not. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. It's so
Yeah,
nice to know
it's
she's
very
half
nice.
Kenyan.
My grandmama called yesterday and she's like, she's in America, and she's like, oh hi, I want to talk to mama. And I'm like, you cannot imagine where I am. She's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm in Kenya. And she's like, oh my God. Which place in Kenya? I'm like, in Ngong. And she's like, oh, that before you reach Ngong, because she lives in an estate in Langata.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so before you reach Ngong, you pass Langata,
Yes.
and she's like, "Oh, you passed my home to get to Ngong." Oh, it was very nice. I wish she was here. She's a very
You'd say
interesting
hi.
person. Yes,
Wow.
very interesting person, really. And you know, Swahili is not that hard to learn or understand.
It's not.
Yes, and I have found it weird. Like people, we are the same skin color and everything. So people never think that you're not
Different.
Kenya.
You're not Kenyan, so they'll
Uh-huh.
speak to you Swahili.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have had a lot of people approach me and they're like, Habari, blah blah blah, and I'm like, all right, I can't get you. I cannot. And then I'm like, oh sorry, I do not speak Swahili. And then they're like, oh, you know Kenyan. And then, surprisingly, love, let me tell you one thing. The one thing that I've always had in Uganda that people always say is that I look Kenyan. So when they said that, I never knew what they meant because I felt like I looked like every other Ugandan. You get me? Until I came to Kenya. And truth be told, in Uganda, I don't look like anybody. I just look black. You get African. But in Kenya, I met and I saw people who have like the same facial structure as mine and my sisters and my cousins. You get me? And I'm like, you guys, I do look like Kenyans. Because they have that facial structure of like the face being glowing and everything. You would think they have like some Western blood in them. It's very interesting, really.
So she looks by the way like a Kenyan.
Yeah.
So the Kikuyu.
Yes.
They have yes.
In fact, you're right, because like in my host family, they have like a family friend who has been driving us all over Kenya because if she knows the place, and she's like Kikuyu, and she also has like the same facial structures, and I'm like, yes, you guys will look alike, and every single day I would deny it.
No, now you know.
Yes, now I
Yeah.
know. Very nice.
The structure of the face.
Uh-huh.
The Kikuyu. Yes.
Ah, it's so nice. It's very nice. So, what do you do when you're not doing YouTube?
Okay, I do business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do business. I sell clothes, shoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's nice.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Well, I make clothes as well in Uganda when I'm back home. I love clothes. I love fashion. I love just dressing up, and as you can see, I am all dressed up, and it's really cold. Literally, fashion before comfort. So if you find me in heels on a place where I don't need to be wearing heels, just know
In fact,
it's my crazy
I'm
self.
on the opposite side because I just love sneakers and flat shoes.
Yeah.
I don't like heels.
I don't own a pair of sneakers in my life.
Really?
Never.
Okay, I love sneakers. And I don't like heels. Like, I remember there's a weekend we were going for an event
Yeah.
at home. It's so you have to dress up.
Yeah.
So I was wearing a dress and I had to wear something high because of the kind of the dress that I was wearing. Do you know when I was getting back in the house
Wow.
in the evening, my heels were down on my legs, they were hurting,
Yeah.
like I was feeling as if
Yeah.
there is fire. I don't like heels.
Oh my god.
And I didn't walk much, just the discomfort.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
I
With
know.
heels, you have to be like very used to them,
And the confidence of walking.
and the confidence of walking. Yeah, you know, I trip more in easy shoes than in heels.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Heels
In-
can break my legs.
In heels, I don't trip. I'm very confident with walking with heels. You can find me and I'm like,
You have noticed you wear heels so much.
Yes, I do.
Something high for me, I'm for flat shoes. So when it's time, maybe we're running and somebody's chasing us, I'll leave you.
you thought about this.
Because I'm going to run.
You thought about this, eh? I don't get it. A lot of people always think that, you know what, girl, if somebody's chasing us, I'm leaving you. It's crazy.
Because I'm going to run.
Yeah, totally, definitely.
But
like,
you know, there are occasions you have to press. Yeah, so I have feels for the occasions.
yeah, of
But
course.
when it comes to I'm walking around, coming to places
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or maybe hiking or traveling,
Okay.
I do feel
You know, with my shoes, in fact, with traveling, I traveled with the shoes I'm wearing, and they're like some hilly boots. I regretted that when I was at the migration.
Like, yes, I know.
We were in line for 4 hours long, and I am waiting. I have like a
Your
bag
bag.
on my shoulders. I could have left it in the bus, but my smart mind thought that in fact, like other people were taking them, and I was like, do we have to take them? And this crazy person is like, yes, you have to take them. And then I take it, and then I'm like, why did I even take it? Because they didn't even check it. And oh my god, it was very, very, very annoying. And I was tired. My left feet were hurting. That is the moment I regretted the heels. That is the only moment I regretted them. But then when I sat down, when I went back to the bus, and I sat down, I was like, I never felt it again. Yeah, they came down. The pain was reduced, and next thing I know, I'm in Kenya, and I'm literally walking like I'm on the runway.
Anytime I'm traveling, I do flash shoes. And not close. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because if I travel for long,
Yeah.
my legs will get swollen.
Oh yeah.
So I always prefer going with the open shoes. Yeah.
My God, I don't.
Like in January, I was in Tanzania, so it's a long journey.
Yes.
So you need to wear something very comfortable
Yes.
by the road.
Yes.
And you know, being a YouTuber, you love going by the road, seeing different places, new things. So I just love flash shoes.
When did you start your YouTube? Because for me, I have just started it February.
This year?
Yeah.
You're doing amazing. Wow.
I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones.
Yes, you are.
I'm definitely one of the lucky ones.
I
It's
started
never
YouTube
like that.
last year,
Ah.
but what happened to me is I stopped posting. So I posted for like 3 months.
Okay.
And
Consistently.
yes, and I stopped.
Why?
I don't know. I think I got the fear. I didn't have the confidence.
Okay.
And after I started also the businesses,
Yes.
and they are really demanding.
Yes.
So you find that you're not getting time to do content, and also I felt like, is this my thing really?
True.
You know, got to a point of like, is this my thing? Is this what I'm supposed to do? You know? And the whole of last year, I think I did like 3 months, and I stopped. The whole of last year, I didn't do anything. Yeah. So I've started YouTube again in January.
Okay.
Yes, that's when now I've become active and posting. Yes.
You know, I have had moments in life where I was like, you know what, I really cannot do this. I feel discouraged. Yeah, with the channel, and then my phone was stolen, and then like for a whole month I was out and I could not post. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
remember
god.
that
Yeah,
time.
it was very sad to me. It was a very stressful moment. And then like I saw people like coming out, and they're like being nasty to me and everything, and I'm like, okay. But then as I went on every single day, that I find like a good comment, and people are like, I feel energized, and then I see like these things, and I see that people enjoy it, and then I'm like, you know what, let's push it in another day, let's push it another day, you get me? One thing I remember Coco Boy told me that I literally am working with until now is like, before you give up, at least try for a year.
Yes.
Do your all for a full year and see where it takes you. And so far I have been doing it for what? Because with February, I count it as well, even if I was not posting, but I still count it. And it's what, 3 years? No, 3 months. I'm like, I have already seen good results, you get me? Because even with a trip of Kenya, I would have not gotten the chance to if it was not from these connections of the internet. I have seen people coming up and everything, and I'm very grateful. So I'm like, let's see if I push for a full year, where will I be? What will I accomplish? How far will I go? You get me? So it's not really something that is easy, but it's something that is nice to do, and if you love it, it's not easy. Though a lot of people would think that, oh, we are just playing games. You get me? Because a lot of people think that, oh no, they are not doing like the jobs that they think other people should be doing, so they underestimate the job of content creating. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes like heartache, because sometimes you're literally so tired and so stressed out, and you're just, look at these people. Wait. So guys, as I was saying, like, it's not very easy, really. YouTube, though people like underestimate us who make content, they think we are playing around with our work, but it's not playing around. It needs a lot. It needs dedication. It needs time. It needs planning, first of all.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes you make content for the whole day and then you're like, this is not going to work out. I have had moments where I make content and I'm like, I'm not posting this.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that is the moment when I feel so angry. When I'm like, I'm not posting this.
You took a lot of time to take it.
Yes.
You did, and you're like, no.
Even sometimes you spend money.
Yes.
You spend money to go to places and then afterwards you're like, no.
No. I'm not posting.
Yes. And then you have to also be cautious, because you can see something that is not right.
Yes.
And
sure.
people are like, it could put you in jeopardy. Because
on your neck.
yes, the people are on your neck. Oh my god.
I know.
It's not easy. We are just putting ourselves out there.
There is a video I posted about my village, like my town, and somebody was like, and I was like, oh, look at my beautiful village and my beautiful country, and somebody was like, oh, what are you saying about beautiful country? That looks like trash, garbage compared to my country. And I was like, what?
And what was their country?
I didn't ask.
And whatever country it was,
I didn't want to know.
what's your problem?
Yeah, I think I'm so proud of where I come from.
Yeah, of
my
course.
country.
I'm
so proud
of
whether I come here from a slum or something.
Yeah.
That is my country, that is my home. I'm so proud of it, you know. So we're working so much so that we can better our lives, so that we can be good and have that life we didn't have, or our kids will have the better life we didn't have. So I don't see why you should tell
You know,
me.
funny thing, with me, I am never ashamed of where I come from.
Exactly.
With a lot of people I have met, and especially like if you find people like my age, people who are like these young people, they are usually, when you hear them talk, they're like, some are ashamed of their origins, some even ashamed of where they come from at home. But let me tell you one thing, you cannot change anything in life if you're like ashamed of it. And home life is something that we should really not be ashamed of. I could be ashamed of something like, oh, maybe I stink because I have not bathed.
Yes.
I can change that. You get me? I can go and take a shower. That is something I can change. But to say that, oh, maybe I'm not living in a big house with a big compound and a big car and all of that, and I'm not living in the rich neighborhood or something like that, but that is your home. That is the home your parents were able to give to you.
Yeah.
A lot of people are on the
You
streets.
need to do better than that too.
Don't be ashamed of the place. Look at the place and say that, you know what, I would want something like this in my life, and get to working for it and changing your life. But don't be ashamed of where you are right now, because where you are will mold you to the person you want to be
Yes,
in the
sure,
front. You get me?
sure.
So usually I walk around with people who have money, people who are living in big houses, have big cars and everything, and with the way, like my home, I will not say that I'm poor, or I will not say that I live in a bad situation or something like that.
Yeah.
No, but it's not something I would be ashamed of. Even if I was living in the slums, I would still not be ashamed of anything like that, because that is my home, and it's something that it's warm to me.
Yeah,
It is
sure.
my safe haven. And right now, it's not the place that I would want to see myself in the future, but it's really what I have right now, and I love it in the moment. You get me? And every single friend of mine, they come, I always show them my home, and they come and they park their cars there, and I'm fine with it.
And the reason why I think I called myself Milka the village
The
girl is
village
because
girl.
I'm so proud of
Of
my
the village.
and my village
Yes.
life and where I come
Yes.
from. I'm so proud.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so proud of showing people around
Yes.
and what we do, the culture, what
Yeah.
we eat, what we the
Yeah.
lives. Like I just feel so proud
It's
of
not
my
a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
so proud. Like I walk my head
Yeah.
high knowing that this is where I come from.
Mhm.
And this is what my parents
Yes.
gave me. This is, like, it's so amazing. Like, if we hide our places, then who will be proud of us?
Who?
Or who will be proud of where we come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, with life, I think the origins matter a
Yes,
lot, because
yes.
I do believe that the origins, no matter what, even in like as we are children and we are growing up, the origins matter. Because as a child, what you mold into a child is what they grow up to be in future.
Yes.
And in our lives, these things that people would look at and be like, oh, that is so lekker, that is so down, that is not my standard status, blah blah blah, all that. It is not something that is bad, but it's something that will mold something that I would want for the future. You get me? And so I love it. I love my life. I love every time that if you see my videos, I'm always in the forest. I love the forest. I love the forest, and if I were to pick anything else, I never even see myself in like the modern jungle. I love nature. I love the forest. I love the gardens. And
I think
when
we
I
have,
came to
we have
Kenya,
the same
I know, right?
same feature.
Yeah.
Like I love to nature so much.
Yeah.
The forest, the flowers.
When I came to
the
Kenya,
place.
and because I live at a farm, the life is very simple. You get me? We don't need to like do alone, like you have the garden just behind the house and everything, and I'm like going there taking a walk, because I usually take a walk in our forest at home. So right now I have a garden, and it's the most beautiful thing ever. I never knew that I wanted a garden until I was in the garden. So it's really good. It's really good. Kenya has been the most beautiful. I have not visited other places, but I think Kenya is going to on the list of beautiful places that I will visit. Kenya will have a spot right there. Of course, of
So
course.
happy to hear
And
that.
it is really, by the way, surprising, because in the Kenyan videos that I watched, they don't show what I have seen so far of Kenya. You get me? They don't show it. Like, I have seen so much, and I will be showing it to you all. But it is so big, it is so green, it is so fertile.
Yes.
It is fertile like nobody knows. You get me? And the people are good. They are beautiful. They are nice, first of all. And I love it. It's beautiful. I love it. I feel at home. I don't feel weird.
You feel welcome.
I
She's
feel
welcome in
welcome.
Kenya anytime.
Yes, I do feel welcome, by the way. I thought I would feel awkward, even like with meeting new people, because when you meet new people, you're like, oh my god, we are going to like take time to get to know each other. You get me? When that moment of like people have to warm up to you to get to know them, and then you're fine. No, the moment I came home, the people were like, oh, hi, welcome. Oh my god, it was so nice. And right now I'm living as if we have known each other for years.
Yeah, I know.
Look at us. We are talking as if we have known each other for
Forever.
years. And I love it. It's really nice. Guys, this is your girl Kana and this is Milka, the village girl. Right now we are the city girls.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the farms right
Very,
now.
yeah. Mama, again, I tell you, if I do not come back, Kenya stole my heart. I
hear
fell in
that?
love. Yeah, yeah. These days I have been praying and I'm like, oh my God, God, I want to fall in love. Give me somebody. But today, yes, He gave me Kenya. I'm in love with Kenya and everything that it is and it has to offer. I'm still in the area and I'm still going to be like moving in a lot of places. And I hopefully like you will be seeing it all.
I'm waiting to
And
see.
I really do hope that we'll keep in touch and be best of friends because I will come back to Kenya. I have to build a house.
Yes, please, the holy girl. I'm also coming to Uganda.
Oh my God, you should.
I'm coming to Uganda and yeah, I'll let you know when I'm coming.
Of course, of course.
It's in my list of travel.
Uganda is waiting for you. I will show you the lake, the forest because they are close by.
Wow.
Yeah, here I was hoping to see the beach, but I don't think I will be able to see it because it's farther.
Yeah.
Yes, but I will prepare a trip in future for just that.
When you're coming, we can go to Mombasa. We can plan a trip.
Yes, of course, definitely. Definitely. Guys, this was our, I think, brunch special at this moment. Or lunch special, I don't know. But we are in Kenya at the hub, Karen. Yes, and that is our location. Today it was your girl Kana. I hope that you have enjoyed the video as much as I have enjoyed having this conversation with this beautiful, 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 beautiful lady. Yeah, and she is such a nice person. You should continue on to check out her videos, which her YouTube channel is, I'm very forgetful now. I just forgot. How
forgot
can
it.
my mind?
She was so
I was
said the
skipping
name,
up.
so- yeah,
I
I
was
don't know
skipping
what
up.
all of a sudden
Yeah,
the name
all of a sudden the
disappeared.
name disappeared. Milka, the village girl.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to check her out. I will pin the link, I think. Yes, and you will be able to check out her videos. And anytime you're in the place, yeah, why not? You can hit her up. I don't know if she, yeah, if she's not busy. We are busy people.
Yeah, we're busy,
We're busy.
but if it's something what we can meet up,
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, it's nice to make new friends.
it is
And,
nice.
yes, like I have a friend already
Yeah.
in Uganda. When I go in Uganda, I know I have a home.
Yes, we are besties now, guys. We are besties.
And I'm so glad that she honored my request
Yes.
to meet each other, and I'm so happy.
I'm also honored that you honored my request, like to meet up with me. I'm happy about that. Yes, guys, this was nice, and I hope to be seeing you in the other videos. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified every single time I will be posting. This was your girl Kana, and this is your girl Milka, the village girl, and peace. We love you all.
We love you.
Bye bye.